Hi guys, and welcome to another Doctor Who review. This review is the 9th review. Like I said in one of the earlier ones, I'm gonna be getting all these out of the way before Christmas. So this one is of the 5th Doctor and Dalek from Ressurection of the Daleks. So I will start with the Doctor. Start with the articulation as normal. His head can do 160 degrees, but it's very stiff, so I wouldn't. He can do 160, no, not 160. 360 at the shoulder. He can do 360 at the biceps, 90 degrees at the elbows. He can do 360 at the wrist. Now the reason I'm doing that on that hand instead of that one is because if you look really closely inside there, there's actually glue inside there, because when I first got it, I accidentally snapped the hand off, so I can't turn it anymore, sadly. But yeah. You can do 360 at the waist. His knees or his thighs could go forward and out to the sides. The thighs can also do 360s. And you can do 90 at the knees, there. Okay, now details. So, his shoes are very, very, very white. I don't even think they put any detail on them, apart from the mould. I think they're literally just white. So, I highly doubt they were painted white, they probably just moulded it. The trousers are orange, which is not correct. They're actually beige with pink lines. Definitely not orange with orange lines. So yeah. His coat is correct. It's beige with the red lines. I do think the red lines are slightly too dark. I think they're meant to be more sort of dark orange, but his cricket thing is very crickety. The piece of celery is very celery. His shirt is very white. For some reason it has green bits in it. I don't know if that's correct or not. It doesn't really make any sense. So the face looks a lot like Peter Davison, and the hair it looks like hair. The hat is very cool. It's a hat. So yeah. Sorry, I'm breaking the set. And now onto the Dalek. Now, I just have to say now, it looks very blue on camera. It is not that blue in reality. It is, however, blue. Like if I get one of the Genesis Daleks, I mean this looks quite blue on camera, but imagine that is grey. Look at him. I mean, it is not as blue as it looks on camera in real life, but it is still much too blue. So, yeah, just get that out of the way. So articulation, 3 wheels, ball jointed plunger, jointed gun, 360 at the head, eye stalk up and down. I just want to say my eye stalk is it's very stiff. It doesn't come out, and it is very good at holding its position, but it's very stiff. So I kind of have to do it from the base. I can't do it from there, otherwise it might snap. But yeah, it's very stiff though. So detail, black base. Again, not this blue, but it looks blue. Skirt. Black hemispheres. The trim is glossy black. The slats are black with a silver mesh. That is actually very silver. Like the other ones, they're just for a light silver. That almost looks white. Like if I look at that, like whenever I have it on my shelf and I look at it, it's like they look white. But now I look at them closer, they are actually silver. Gun is just black on the ball joint, obviously. Now, one thing about my plunger. Now, I've seen a lot of reviews. The plungers will have that little bit there painted silver, but mine doesn't. And one thing I've noticed while watching the review is the actual full Ressurection of the Daleks set. The Dalek that looks like this in the 4-pack has a plunger like this. So I think has happened in the factory is they took the Dalek from this set, but they took the plunger from the 4-pack. That's what I think has happened. Or they might have just not painted it. So I don't know. But the neck is obviously it's a neck. The dome is this colour. I don't know whether to call it blue or grey, because it does look slightly blue on camera. It looks bluer than the other ones, but it still looks grey. I mean, on camera it looks very, very blue, and I can show you it is not that blue. I mean, if it looked that blue in real life, I wouldn't have got it. But which makes me kind of not want to use it in any animations, because if it's going to look like this on camera, I mean, but yeah, the eye stalk is very, very nice. It's the only one I have with the M4 rings going like that, but it still looks very nice. The dome lights are the red ones, which when I've done it in the collection update, I said this isn't actually from Ressurection of the Daleks, it's from the 5 Doctors, which is true, because the one in the 5 Doctors has the red lights. But I rewatched Ressurection of the Daleks, and it is actually in it. It's I looked really closely. It's actually the one that gets pushed out of the warehouse and explodes. So I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Anyway, the eye stalk has had a little bit of a painting issue with mine. I don't know if it is a painting issue or if it's just me playing with it too much. That sounds really wrong. Don't mean it like that. I don't really play with them anymore. I just leave them on the shelf. Obviously when I was little I might have, because when I first got a few of them I had a big sort of Dalek battle on the table. So it might just be that, but yeah, mine has got a little bit of an iris issue. But yeah, that is the 5th Doctor and Dalek set. The next one I do will be the Dalek Collector set number 2. I don't have the first one. I'm hoping to get it for Christmas, and if I don't, I'll probably just buy it. I might not, I don't know. There. But yeah, the Dalek Collector set number 2, which 2 of them I made into customs. One of them I made into a custom on purpose, and the other one is just me putting bits together that is just leftovers. But until then, goodbye.